What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock number 171. The series where my friends and I are going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And who I have with me, I have no idea how to English anymore, is Sundevil Man 7. So say hello. He's the reason why I have the Iron Golem farm. So yeah, you got him to thank for that one. It took me 6 hours to build, but I do not regret it ever since. So in this episode, we're going to do a lot of mining. Exactly what it is. Operation Bedrock. We're going to have to mine everything but until there's nothing but bedrock. And we got a lot of torches. So there's a lot of sub-type of operations we could name this. Like Sub-Torch or Operation Torch. I don't even know. Operation Beacon, Green Light, Torches, Let There Be Light, anything you can imagine that we're gonna have to do. But all I can tell you is that we still got a lot of work to do, a lot of lava to get rid of, and a lot of time on our hands to actually spend. So that mainly, I did say that we're not going to focus too much on Operation Bedrock. We will do updates here and there where we're going to do a little bit of mining and things like that. But our main focus is going to be on Operation Dome, to where we're going to get that series done. And once we're done with that series, then we will spend as much time as we can in a month on Operation Bedrock alone. And then after that time, we're going to actually do another series while Operation Bedrock is going to be worked at. So it will try to make up for all the times that we have not done anything or that we've done a little bit of work. Just we got to focus on one thing at a time, and Operation Dome seems like it's going to be faster to complete. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of mining to do. We got a lot of resources to burn out. And then afterwards, then from there, I have no idea what we're going to do. Put it up for download, and then just maybe even actually make another series where we're just going to start building with all the stuff that we have collected over the time we have spent on Operation Bedrock. One thing I do want to kind of work on is actually working on a broadcasting voice. I have no idea how I sound right now, but I'm going to try to actually perfect it because I actually want to go for a broadcasting degree. If I could actually work myself and train myself and do a little bit of time and practice to get everything done and said, then I could possibly land myself a job. I cannot tell you how many times, I know it sounds like I'm very conceited at this point, or I'm a narcissist, or I'm arrogant, but I just cannot imagine like how many times I've been said, or I've been told to that, or complimented even, that I have a good voice whenever I'm on drive-through. Sometimes at front, but mainly on the drive-through because of the microphone type of effect that it has. I have no idea what it is, but apparently a lot of people say that I have a good voice, that I should do something with that. So that just made me confirm that I should go ahead and try to go for a broadcasting degree, so at least I have something to work with and something I have a little bit of experience on. Granted that I make videos all the time, but it's something that I could actually make a career out of, so why not go for it? Just why not? I honestly don't have anything else going on for me at this point. Yes, I have YouTube, but in the long run, if YouTube doesn't succeed, then I need a backup plan. I need something to fall back on, and at least something to work on if YouTube just doesn't take off for me. It is a fun hobby, no less. I've met a lot of people, I've met a lot of friends, I had a lot of great times, but it's just if I'm not really succeeding, or if I'm not actually progressing, then something needs to be done, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So yeah, I have a few friends who are actually going to go ahead and go to military, or I have a few friends that are actually going for a degree or whatever passion that they have. For me, I have nothing. I'm being that one stubborn child that I'm thinking that this is going to be it. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, and this is what I want to work at. But if it doesn't work out for me, or if it just doesn't work out for me, I need to work on my grammar here. If it doesn't work out, I really need to have a backup plan. Main of story. Well, do whatever you want to do your hobby, and if you want to make it successful, then go, by all means go for it, but just make sure you have a backup plan, because if it doesn't succeed, at least you have something to actually go with, not just be in like wallowing despair of where did I go wrong, or what can I do, this is all I know and this is all I got. You need something to fall back on. Just imagine all the musicians and all the famous athletes. They have millions and millions of dollars, but then when they actually get that career-ending move, or they're not relevant anymore, or they just can't land a job anywhere else, just imagine of how they felt, or how they feel, or how they feel now, like they lose all their money. It's kind of amazing that you see a lot of musicians or a lot of people who get millions of dollars suddenly go bankrupt. They don't know how to manage anything, and they have no backup plan. If they can't do it, then it just says something like anyone could actually fall into that type of rock bottom. I just don't have any good examples right now, but it happens, people. You see it all over the news.
I say like the best backup plans, like military. Like if you're, you know, it's like when they go bankrupt, they're like on drugs or stuff. So.
Well, if you're on drugs and you want to go to military, then chances are you're probably not going to be able to go there.
True.
So yeah, don't do drugs, people. Don't do drugs. Who was it that joined me in the last one? I'm trying to remember his name. Ah, my God, this is kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah, RCT Hipster. He said that he wanted to go to military. That's his backup plan, or that's what he wants to do, so power to him. And as I said before, I would rather be the person who's working behind the scenes or going into a warehouse developing weapons than to be out there on the field, but that's just preference.
My backup plan's military. Just for me.
Military would be the last thing on my list. Just at this given point, you gotta know someone to actually get somewhere at this given day of age.
That is true.
So if you know someone who could actually help you out, then by all means, just don't try to mooch off of them and actually work. Because it looks bad on them if they recommended you, but you just don't actually work. And trust us, it actually does happen in the real world. I remember when somebody else got a job because somebody else recommended them, and then they just quit. It's like, okay, we're not going to take any more recommendations from you because the last person that worked here didn't do anything and just quit. Yeah, it really ruins your reputation. So if someone recommends you to a job and you get a job based on that recommendation, then prove to them that you are the perfect recommendation. Prove to them that you are a hard worker. And I've actually known someone who actually got a job because of their father, but then when they didn't do anything, their father got some, was it flack? I think that's the proper word for it. I'm so out of date. I think that's actually one of those words. I can't say slack or, no, slack isn't a word. I think it is flack. So yeah, just ruin his father's reputation at that given point. Very, very awkward. And no, I'm not talking about myself. Just want to get that out there. People always misconstrue things. And now, of course, I am dealing with a lot of lava. I got enough coal to worry about. I got like, I don't know how much coal I got, but I still got a lot of coal. I remember like mining up 10,000 coal blocks in one video. So I got a good like 10 stacks or 10 chests fulls of coal. I really don't need that much unless I really want to go all the way to the other side of the world just to find those coal. Yeah. Those little coal things. And this was before we got coal blocks, mind you. Just imagine how much coal blocks I could actually make out of those 10 chests.
Probably make a building out of it.
Like a little bit of a small house, just as long as you don't set it aflame. Although that would be cool. I wonder if they actually act like netherracks. I got a hiccup, but yeah. I really wonder if they actually act like netherracks if you were to actually set them aflame.
I think it should.
It would be logical, but as we all know, Minecraft has no logic.
Or it should act like wood, like it burns out.
Well, it would just probably get rid of the block itself, so that would not be good.
True.
And then the diamond pickaxe broke. That's fine. We got a lot of spare. Look at that. I still got like 51 right here. But yet, this is awkward. I didn't make another pickaxe for myself. I just don't plan ahead of time, guys. A lot of times, a lot of these things are spontaneous. Like, I invited Sundevil Man to help me out in a video all out of the blue. Just instantly. It's like, hey, you want to help me out test with something? And then it's like, sure, okay. Then, yeah, that video was made.
Yep.
Legit. But yes, one of the things I'm going to have to work on is doing a radio voice. Let's see if I'll be able to actually accomplish that. A lot of people say that I should go with probably doing different tones here and there, but in the long run, if you were to do that on radio, can you be taken seriously as a radio spokesperson? Honestly, I really don't think you can. They have that one golden voice that they work and they execute well. So that is one of the things I'm going to have to actually work at. If I'm going for a comedic style, then that's where the YouTube videos actually fall into place. Because honestly, I really don't know where else can I actually go on with Operation Bedrock. Unless if I really want to do a goofy voice out of the blue, then that could be a thing. Honestly, I am so out of touch with making commentaries at given points. Like, I think of Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome a little bit more serious, or at least more professional. But at times, I do fool around every now and then, especially when it comes to the wolfies. My god, those are my weaknesses. Whenever I see a wolf, I just go all out like, kawaii, I love these god dang wolves. They're so adorable. Even the puppies are so adorable. You just cannot argue with that. Honestly, you really cannot argue with the wolves. They are so adorable. They are more adorable than ocelots, especially when you have 200 wolves versus 0 ocelots. I have never tamed an ocelot in my life. I have never tamed one. I have never even found one either, because I'm still stuck in actually just going on with these worlds rather than making a brand new world and searching for them. But oddly enough, I did get an achievement. This was because it was all bugged and glitched out and there was nothing I could do about that. Like, literally, I only have one more achievement to go. If I were to go to my achievements and go down to, oh, Minecraft, I got 2 more achievements? When was this? Did they actually update it? But look, tame an ocelot. I've never once tamed an ocelot. The only time when I actually tamed it, when I was actually going with the TU-25, 24, I don't remember exactly. I think it was TU-20. I don't know when jungles were introduced. I don't remember. Please don't kill me. That I was in creative mode and I looked for the ocelots. I found them. Then I tamed them from there. But apparently they counted as an actual achievement once the brand new update came along. But now this is a surprise. Oh, snaps. I didn't even get this achievement. Diamonds to use. Throw diamonds at another player. I threw diamond pickaxes and shovels at Sundevil, man, but I never actually threw diamonds at him. But the only one I still need to get is the end. Enter an end portal. But it's funny how I got that, but when I go up to here, I got the end. Kill the ender dragon. I didn't do that on survival mode, I can tell you that for a fact. That was done on creative mode, just for showcasing it. I just don't understand this whole entire thing. But it's kind of funny how it took them over 3 years just to actually get the update. Look at that. Well, there's June 19th, 2012, and then there's the sniper duel, which I got by just logging into the world just April 29th of 2015. Pretty much 3 years it took them to actually make an update for us to get more achievements. Lovely, guys, lovely. But I'm not complaining. If only they will add more achievements. We need to get to up to 100 achievements because we're getting brand new updates here and there as well. One of the updates should be killing the wither skeletons or killing the wither, and some other achievements is probably jump off like 100 meters high and surviving. That could easily be done by just going ahead and using feather falling boots.
That would be like amazing.
It would be. Although there is a method that you're able to actually go from the top of the world of 256 and landing on exactly the bedrock level, which on the map according to here is y-axis 4, without dying. It is possible, unless they actually patched it. If they haven't patched it, I'll make a video about it and then you will see what I'm talking about. But there was a thing I wanted to talk about that I completely forgot. I did mention it in Operation Dome, but then when it came to making Operation Bedrock, I completely forgot what it was. Yes, I know I'm not doing too much work on this, honestly. Just mainly, this is just a vlog, and what I do off camera, that's where more work is being done. Just these episodes are more showcasing what has been done and what has been worked on, and just me talking and running all over the place. But now remember, my father's birthday has passed, and he is 60 years old. He is 60 years old and he is out of retirement and he's actually working again. So, yeah, we're kind of in debt right now. Given some of the bills, I help pay for some of the bills as well. Whenever they need more money, I'll give it to them because, of course, I'm living in the household and I'm not paying any other bill except for the phone bill and things like that. And maintenance to the truck at some given point if something happens to the truck that I drive. So yeah, he's working again so he can help pay off the debt, and then we'll be able to continue on living in this house. It's paid off, but there's still all the other utilities and things like that, and then taxes, of course. So it's kind of amazing that my father is actually working again, and it looks like it just doesn't seem like he hasn't even quit at all. When I saw him in his uniform, it just didn't seem like he actually quit at all. It's just different. I don't get to see him every day as much as I can, because usually whenever he gets back home from work, I'm already at work doing the night shift. So the only time I get to see him is when I come back home for the night shift, and he's pretty much there for about an hour or two before he has to go to sleep and then start the next morning all over again. So yeah, it's kind of strange. For so long, he's been on to retirement for about 5 years before he actually goes back to work. One of the reasons why he was actually in retirement is because his health was bad. It was honestly bad. And this is when he actually had to get his kidneys removed, because at that given point, if he didn't get the kidneys removed, he would actually die. It was that serious. He actually had polycystic kidney disease, which I have myself, so I gotta take care of my kidneys, otherwise I'm gonna have to get transplants for those kidneys. So it's a big old mess, guys. It's a big old mess. Take great care of your body, because you don't know what you got until somebody diagnoses you with like a disease or something. And once you get that disease, then it's up to you to take care of yourself one way or another. And the best way to take care of yourself is get some sleep, even though I have yet to get much sleep myself. But just take it from me. Do as I say, not for what I do. Just get some sleep and don't get yourself sick.
Sleep's probably like the best thing you can get.
Sleep is the best medicine you could actually get. Because all the doctors will always tell you, drink some water and get some sleep.
Water is pretty much like the only thing I drink.
You gotta replenish your body, you gotta repair your body, you gotta let your body rest, and also sleep has a lot of beneficials to your body. Whether it be balancing your hormones, balancing your, what was the other thing? Well, of course, that if you actually work out a lot, sleeping helps you actually become even more fit. Surprisingly, it does. Sleep is one of the things that you need to have, because it actually repairs your body from an intense workout and things like that. And once your body's repaired, it'll become stronger. Because if you keep working out without getting the right amount of rest, you're breaking your body more and more and more. You're just breaking it down without letting it recuperate. There's a reason why that bodybuilders have to actually take a day rest. Gotta let their body rest. But of course, you're gonna have to get some sleep as well.
Like an anxiety, when anxiety, good sleeping, rest there.
I never heard about that one either. But I can actually understand, because with anxiety, you're always alert, you're always on edge. If you sleep more often, then you could be more calm.
Yep. Like you were talking about disorders, like sleep. I have an anxiety disorder, actually. Sleep's like the #1 thing for me. If I don't fall asleep by 9 o'clock, I usually take melatonin or something, because next day I'll be very stressed.
So take it from the guy who has anxiety. If it works for him, it'll work for you too. But yeah, this is why I kind of like making Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome episodes, because we can talk whatever we want to talk about.
Yep. That and make a schedule.
Got to keep myself in check one way or another. But again, we're going to focus mainly on Operation Dome. Operation Bedrock, we're going to show a little bit of work here and there. But once we're done with Operation Dome and just put it up for download, then we will focus 1 month entirely on Operation Bedrock. Just imagine how much work we could actually get done. And also that since I have a lot of diamonds, and if I need to go to work and then I have a lot of friends online, then I'll leave the Xbox on while they just start mining. They'll know where to go. They'll know what to do. They'll all have the diamonds. Just hopefully they don't die. As long as I leave this game on peaceful mode, they will not die whatsoever. Probably going to give them iron or diamond armor, so if they do fall in lava, at least they'll have a better survival rate. But yeah, a lot of things were talked about in this video, so recap, if I can even remember what we talked about, that we're gonna do Operation Dome first, then we're gonna do Operation Bedrock, then I'm gonna go ahead and do my backup plan of actually going for broadcasting, where I'm gonna get my broadcasting degree and see if I could actually go with that job. Just do something that a lot of people have been complimenting me on. At least I could say, hey, at least I tried. Thank you for your encouragement. And at least I got a degree to prove that I've done something. And now that I have some experience in the field, then there's a better probability of a chance that I'll actually get there. But like I said before, you got to know someone. So even if I do get the degree, as long as I know someone, I probably will actually get a better recommendation, especially with all the knowledge behind it. And then I talked about my father. He's actually out of retirement. He's 60 years old. His birthday just passed. So yeah, I still kind of feel strange about that one too. It's like he should be able to rest, but seeing how things are going right now, we kind of do need the money. So I'll help out as much as I can, whatever I can. If they need more money, I'll just give it to them. So that's another thing. And then of course that just don't get sick. Take care of your body. Especially if you get a hereditary disease. So yeah, eventually if I don't take care of myself, I'm gonna need I would need a kidney transplant. But that is it for this video. This is it for now. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. And there's nothing else I could say. You got anything else to say? Because I don't. None? Okay. So, in any case, I'm SorKing090. That was Sundevil Man, aka Tyler Adamczyk. Is that how you pronounce it? Please tell me I pronounce it correctly.
Tyler Adamczyk or Tyler Adamick, didn't really matter.
Adamick?
Yeah.
Okay, because I always say Adamczyk because of the C.
Yeah, it's Czechoslovakian. It's kind of hard to pronounce.
Okay, now I learned something new today. Hooray! So yeah, a little bit of a rule or pretty much a philosophy. You learn something new every day. No matter what it is, you will learn something new. Whether it be helpful or non-helpful, that is up to you. So until then, have a great day, everyone. And as always, we will see you in the next video.